podcast. Well, you better tune in. You can see the picture. All you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave. It's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gonna win. If they take your loss, they gonna hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes. He a fan for life, and he sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball. I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can back. I ain't gotta try. Maxie for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep Sixers. You should know that it's game time.
Avanto, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to Eat, Sleep, Sixers. I am BG. I got my sister Jenny from the block with me.
What is happening?
And we got the Orlando Magic tonight. How we feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know why I'm feeling good?
Why?
Because I just saw the lineup.
You're not supposed to see it until I say it, man.
I saw the lineup. I saw it. Tell us, BG.
So we have Mr. McCain, Mr. Lowry, Mr. Martin, Mr. George, and Mr. Embiid. Embiid and Paul George are in the lineup tonight as expected. I mean, they had enough rest, right? No back-to-back.
That's right.
So
I'm surprised that Kyle Lowry's still in that lineup, though.
Who would you start? Oubre?
Probably.
But don't we love what Oubre can bring us off the bench, especially the way he's been playing recently? Recently, he don't look like a starter.
You know, you're making a good point. You're making a good point there, BG. You know, I'm not mad at it, but we'll see. Jared McCain has definitely earned his minutes.
He did. He has. Me and Carl had a long talk off camera about him because he want to give me this whole "I told you so" moment, and I'm like, let's pump our brakes and let's wait and see what happens. Let's see how this plays out. I mean, you stand a chance to get it right every once in a while, Carl, when you just jump on the bandwagon of every young player. So I'm glad that we got it right. I'm glad that he's playing well, and I hope he continues to play well. But I really can't wait to see him and what his true role is going to be on his team when Maxey is back. That's the interesting part. Where does he fit when Maxey's back? Where does his minutes kind of fit in with the team at full health, with Embiid playing his real minutes, with Paul George playing his real minutes? Where is he going to fit in?
Inquiring minds want to know.
I think I love a backup point guard role where we sprinkle in 2 or 3 minute spurts with McCain and Maxey in the game. But would BG be surprised if McCain was in our down the stretch closing lineup when we're all healthy? I would not be surprised if we sorted out a lineup of Maxey, McCain, Oubre, Paul George, and Embiid. I would not be surprised if that was our, hey, winning time lineup come December, come January. I wouldn't be surprised. The kid can play. And he went to that other school. They kind of teach good basketball there. So I think he looked like he's ready, man. He looked like he's ready. The moment hasn't seemed too big for him yet. It hasn't seemed too big for him yet.
I think what I liked about last game, I wasn't on for the post-game podcast because, you know, I'm old. But what I liked was I thought he was going to not score a lot because I thought considering his size and our lack of size, that he was going to just, you know, get his shots blocked left and right. But my guy found a way to score. So kudos to him for that. It's 11 games into the season. I am not ready to jump on the Jared McCain bandwagon. But I think it's going to be interesting to see how he develops throughout the season and how his role shifts. Hi, Carl.
You know the
Hello,
crazy part. You know the crazy part about it is we actually now have the favorite for rookie of the year.
And no, where did that out
I
of the
mean,
blue?
it didn't really come out of the blue. This rookie class is so underwhelming. Like
Yeah, it is.
it's actually pretty nasty. On my 2K season with the Sixers, McCain only averaged like 2.1 points, and he's number 5 in rookie of the year because it ain't no rookies that's
Right.
doing anything or playing significant enough minutes to
I
warrant any.
honestly don't
So
even remember who the top 3 guys
I
were or
don't.
where they
Who
play.
who went
this
one?
dra- this draft, the highlight of this draft was the 60th pick, and that was LeBron James. Joe.
Mhm.
66 pick, 60th something, 56 pick, something like that.
Listen, that's way off topic, but BG, since we're on that topic, do you think if it was a much deeper draft, do you think LBJ Jr. would have got drafted?
Yeah, I think they were going to do that for him no matter what.
Regardless,
I
right?
think they were going to do that for him no matter what.
Yeah, most
But just in time, the man has entered the building, and I have not heard any keys shake yet. We were waiting for the keys to shake, and they haven't happened yet. We was waiting on it. So he figured it out. Jen, what's your keys to victory tonight? Versus, wait, before I tell you the keys, before I ask you keys, versus the Orlando Magic without Paulo Banchero and Wendell Carter. How you feeling?
I'm feeling surprisingly good. I think we can win this game. Um, I was really impressed by the rebounding skills of our team without many of the major guys the other night. Somehow we got 45. I was really impressed. I hope they continue that effort, but that's not my key. My key is limiting second chance points. It's still an issue. They're still getting third, fourth opportunities, and they have to stop that. Like, stop the bleeding.
most definitely. I'm gonna go right with my sis, but I'm gonna go to 50-50 balls. Hustle. It shows that you want to win the game. The team that normally hustles the most and makes the most 50-50 plays wins the game. And that's been a deciding factor as a few losses this year. Team just played harder than us. Act like you want to win. Dive on the floor. I want to see somebody dive in the crowd, not Joel, but anybody else, not PG either. I can name a few players I don't want to dive in the crowd, but you know what I'm talking about. I want to see some hustle tonight from the team. That is my key to victory. Hustling.
That's
BG?
good about Joel, but what's up with PG? I guess we'll never know.
So
Um,
he's go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I missed the beginning of the show. I missed your world famous starting lineup. I don't know what's going on. Could y'all
Oh,
help me out?
we got Kyle, McCain, Martin, George, and B.
He just listen. I don't know what Kyle got on this man. I don't know what type of secret tape he got in his vault on this man. But Jesus Christ.
Well, I think BG made a good point, and we do want to see what Oubre is going to bring us off the bench, especially with the performance he's delivered on the past few games. So,
On another note, I just checked myself in my head, thinking like a coach. Maybe this is way of trying to see what a two small guard lineup look like with him and Tyrese Maxey out there, because they're kind of would be the same height with Kyle. So I don't know. I'm just thinking like, what's the rationality in keeping Kyle in his starting lineup?
It's
I
been
don't
the
get it.
same lineup. It's been the same lineup since Max has been out. He
And
loves
we've been losing.
he loves
We've been
he,
losing.
he loved Kyle, but the difference is we got the big fella in the middle, and we got Paul George here, and that's why I'm gonna do a selfish keys to the game today. My keys to the game got to be Embiid. I want to I want to see what we've been waiting for. I want to see the MVP back. I get it, minutes restriction. I get it. We don't know if he's a full 100%, but damn it, you playing. If you're playing, I can't see the body language and the effort that I saw last time that he played. I'm putting the key on it. The key has to be him tonight. I don't think he's needed to do that against a team missing two of their better players, but damn it, you're the MVP. Like, let's be clear. You
It's
ain't
a,
got the trophy from last year, but you had MVP numbers other than the fact that you got in. Like,
BG.
I just want to see you be Embiid tonight. Like, just play 3 quarters and sit on the bench for the fourth eating grapes.
Yeah.
I just be Embiid. I waited long enough, man. I waited long enough. Think about the last time we seen Embiid play hard, significant minutes. What, February?
Yeah, I want to talk a bit about the mental side of it because I listened to Jared McCain do a post game presser and he talked a lot about how he really focuses on the mental aspect of it and keeping his mind right. And I don't think Embiid does that, man. You see it. You see him in when he's in his head. You see it when he's like in a funk and he plays bad. You see it when he feels like he's been wronged and he just like kind of has attitude. So I
Yeah.
really think for Embiid, a lot of it is mental.
But to be honest, Jen, that's the one thing I can say on Joel Embiid, the one knock that I could give him. There's a few knocks, but the one knock that I could give him is a lack of maturity at his age. You're not a rookie coming in the league anymore. Saying what you want to say, making mistakes in the media, saying a little goofy stuff and calling it. Your words have meaning now. So when you say things in the media like, "Oh, I was just trolling," it's up to the Sixers organization to decide if I'm playing back to backs or not. Bro, you just said a couple months ago that you're not playing back to back. Nobody came behind you and said that wasn't the case. You let the media run with it for a couple months. So stuff like that can be damaging to the team. Just focusing on what they need to focus on. They're getting asked different questions every day, different media outlets. It's just some of the negative attention Embiid causes on himself is what I'm trying to say. He needs to find a way to stay quiet.
He's not like I learned early on that your best player, your most talented player, is not always able to be your leader. He he's given that title because of his talent, but that's just not him.
Yeah,
It's just not him.
yeah,
Um, we got a veteran leader in Kyle Lowry in the locker room, but we don't got a leader that's on Embiid's talent level. You know how like AD can kind of lean on LeBron, Jalen Brown can kind of lean on Jason Tatum. Like Embiid's always had to lean on a guy super. Well, now is having to lean on a guy super younger than him, Tyrese Maxey, who just, I mean, he's just having fun out there. That's just
right,
his brand of basketball is I'm gonna play hard and I'm gonna get better.
right.
But it's hard for Embiid to look and lean on him for that guidance and hey, today I need you to be the leader or today I need you to do. We just don't have that in this locker room. We
I
have
mean,
Kyle.
yeah,
We have an older mind, but that older mind is not really the leader. I mean, it's a leader that we need in our locker room. I love having Kyle in our locker
but it's not a lead by example type of guy, like you're saying. And I want to piggyback off what you said. It goes back to the PJ signing. Guys was asking why they bring PJ here. PJ is known around the NBA to be very boisterous. He checks stars. He does the things coaches don't want to do. Kyle does the same thing, maybe on a dialed down level a little bit, but Kyle definitely does the same thing. I know his purpose on the team. I don't agree with the minutes. That's
room. I
all.
don't think anybody does. That's the thing. I don't mind him starting. Like when I see him in the starting lineup, it doesn't make me mad because I'm like, I know at least Nick Nurse realizes, all right, around 16 to 20 minutes is like maxed out. Like that's maxing it out. Batteries on E is when he messes up and I look up and Kyle got 33, 34 minutes. That's where he mess up.
Yeah,
And he plays 16 minutes. I don't mind that. It just makes me mad when he play a lot of time.
yeah, yeah.
And another thing I wanted to bring to like the mental side that just it really fascinates me because athletes like you really have to take care of your mental health because Caleb Martin gave an interview where he was talking about how he's going through something right now, right? He said he's just trying to work through it, but you can see it on the court. You can see how that translates its way onto the court. So we hope whatever you're going through, buddy, you come out on the other side and everything's well, but you can really tell when people are going through struggles and it comes out on the court, which is why I love that Jared McCain is like I'm just visualizing
He hooping.
everything
He just
and
hooping.
what?
He just hooping.
He
Yeah.
just hooping, man. And to be honest, the one thing that stuck with me from him, BG, and why I jumped out the window, I know we have our little dates on air and off air. Why I jumped out the window with him is I seen an interview with him post draft night, and he looked angry. He was upset. He thought he should have gone a lot higher. He had a chip on his shoulder, and it reminded me of a player that we drafted who felt the same way and didn't go higher because of COVID. Tyrese Maxey. So no, a lot of times when guys have a chip on their shoulder coming in the league, man, I like them to do well. It's an extra boost. of
no,
inspiration.
I do too. He just picked the wrong college. I'm sorry.
I know that's what it was. Say it for the people, BG. Tell them how you really feel. Why don't you like him?
He picked the wrong school.
What school did he? What school
No,
did he go to, BG?
that
He doesn't
other blue,
like Duke, apparently.
that other
Stupid.
blue school. That other blue school.
So
The
now
other
y'all seeing what's going on. I just did that for the
other
fans.
school. No, but I
Did you
really
see that he lost a bet and he was wearing a Kentucky
yeah, I
shirt?
saw when they lost to Kentucky the other night.
Wow, BG. BG, can we have a clip of that? Can you post that on the page? I would love to see that.
Why you want to see McCain in the Kentucky shirt?
Oh, I thought she was talking about you.
No. Kentucky beat Duke the other day, and
Okay.
he made a bet, and he had to wear a Kentucky shirt as a Duke
That's
player.
dope.
You know the Blue Bloods got that rivalry. So
I
go
think
ahead.
this guy feeds off of everything. Like I see it, like even the little people talking about his nail polish and he does girly stuff. He be on TikTok. I think all of that fuels his fire to ball even harder and prove that he is a tough guy. You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
think it I don't think it fueled him. It's just who he is, and he don't care. He's unapologetically himself, and I
He's
love
himself.
that. I
Yeah,
love that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah, most definitely. It shows a lot of mental strength, not to follow with the Joneses, what everybody else talking about and doing. He's going his way. And I like that about. What do you think about Bona? And do
I
you
was
think
impressed with him the other night. I think he did a good job. He
let
didn't
BG
have a
talk?
ton of I'm sorry.
No, BG with all these faces. I'm
I
sorry,
know
Jim. Why you-
he's making faces, but he got a lot of rebounds and he didn't make a ton of turnovers, and
right,
that's
Jen?
all I wanted.
Did you
He had a
watch?
couple block shots.
Did you hear me and Jose's take for post game? You ain't watch it.
Nah,
Nah.
So I did like Bona, however you say
you
it.
messing up already. Go ahead.
But I saw so many Paul Reed flashes where he seemed nervous
Hey,
or
yo.
he seemed a little scary. And when I say scary, I mean like whenever he did make a mistake, he would look at the bench like, "Am I about to come out?" Like he's not playing free. But
Yeah.
I did like him, but I just didn't feel like he was playing freely. He seemed
Yeah.
to be uptight, like he's nervous.
Just to add
But I did like him. I did like him.
Jim, what were you saying? For BG's faces. I'm sorry, he just got me with the faces.
Oh,
He
I was
making
just
up.
saying that, he didn't make a lot of turnovers and dumb fouls. So,
Saying that to say, I was in my head like, do you think it's a good idea for the Sixers to be playing Drummond so many minutes? It's good that we have him. It's good that we could count on him late in the season and the playoffs. But if you got a young guy like Bona who can block shots and rebounds, I would like to see him mix him in more a little bit. I think we played Drummond a lot of minutes thus far this season. This guy is not a young chicken anymore.
yeah, well, with Embiid back, we're not going to see as much of him. I think we'll see more of a mixture of Drummond and Yabusele.
At the 5.
No, Drummond at the 5.
Mm-hmm.
All we need is one. How many backup files we need?
No, this is what I'm saying. She said we'll see more of Drummond and Yabusele, as if Yabusele will be playing.
Well,
a
maybe
third
they'll
string
play
center.
some small ball. Yeah.
I do
Sometimes
not
we
like
could
him
do
as
that.
center.
But you like Bonner as center.
Bonner can rebound better and block shots. Yes, he's a true. You know what I mean. He's more truer than him. He has more of a
So was Mo
center
Bamba.
type of game.
So was Mo Bamba. That didn't mean he deserved
Oh, no, Bamba.
Just
No
because
Bamba.
you're tall doesn't mean you
No
belong on the floor.
And now, for BG's Over and Under.
Was perfect.
I called you out, man. I said my key was you. So look, man, I got 2 for Embiid. I got 2 for Embiid. I don't like doing 2 for one player, but I'm going 2 for Embiid. I'm going right back to that minutes restriction, and I'm going 31 and a half minutes. That was the number last time. Yes, 31 and a half minutes played for Joel Embiid.
I'm gonna take the under. I think we get a lead on this team, and he could fall back.
I don't know about that. I don't know about the lead on the team, but we did hear that he was gonna, start ramping up his minutes. But I don't know if we're gonna get all the way to 32. So I'm gonna go under. Slightly under.
Jen, look at my ramp. It's going up.
I know
It's going up.
It's the slowest ramp in the world.
It's going up though. Ramping up his minutes. I'm gonna go over because I want it to be over. I think I do agree with Carl, and I think that we can pull out a lead on this team. But I do know that this team likes to run, and they got a lot of young guards that can get up and down the floor. So it might not. We might not get a big lead. We're their favorite by 2.5, actually. So
Exactly.
I mean,
Disrespectful, man. This is what we come to.
we're 2-9, Carl.
We
I
stink.
know. It's just
Carl,
what I mean.
Carl, we gotta accept we 2-9 right now. Like,
I'm going
do you
to
think
FanDuel.
Vegas is disrespectful, or is Vegas just like they 2-9? I mean,
You gotta show us.
Jen, you hit it on the nose. You took it right out of. Listen, Vegas is more so like, all right, y'all got to show us what y'all hitting for, because this is what y'all record's showing now. But I don't think Vegas is taking account in. The boys is here tonight, and I think a game, one game together, filling each other rhythm out, and an actual NBA game. I think we'll see more positivity and Joel and PG playing off of each other tonight. That's my hope. Not guaranteeing it. Don't go on FanDuel and quote me and sue me. That's my hope. I'm just saying.
Next up, Mr. Embiid. I didn't like your body language. Your body language definitely wasn't up to par for me. And with that bad body language came bad offense. I mean, if you take away your free throws, not really a very efficient offensive game. I really wasn't feeling it. So I'm not even asking you for your average. I'm just asking you to put up 26.5. That's a high number for a guy that hasn't shown us that he could put up 26.5 since like March. So what's up? 26.5 points. Do we got it tonight?
But this is a guy. It's so strange to me because he would 30 points. That was normal. That was a normal night for Joel. That was actually kind of an off night for Joel. You know what I'm saying? So, I still don't think he's quite at that level, but I want him to be. But I'm gonna take the under.
Carl?
I'll take that over. Feeling good. Feeling good.
Just feel like he coming out the day to hoop.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like he heard all the noise. Feel like he was sick of all the noise. He had to get he had a bad rhythm last game. I feel like this is the game that he has. Oh, Jen's dropping an album. I feel like this is the game that he's gonna play well.
You know what's sad about that is Carl's gonna, if he doesn't play well, Carl's gonna have that same monologue next time he plays. Absolutely. He heard all the noise. He had 2 bad games in a row. So I think this is a game he shows up. You better show up tonight and beat, but I'm taking the under. I'm taking the under. For betting purposes, I'm gonna take the under. Show me, man. I didn't like what I saw from you in your first game. So just show me. If you show me, that number is gonna get higher for my over-unders. Y'all know 26.5 is nasty for a guy that made Kevin Durant said 70. He made one of the best scorers ever say 70. So I know what he's capable of. But show me. Last but not least, man, you know what I've liked about this, our biggest addition of the offseason? His ability to get in the mix and have a full stat sheet. And the main stat that I love is rebound.
I don't know what's our biggest addition. Oh, Paul George.
Who would you say was our biggest addition of the offseason? McCain? I knew Carl.
No.
I'm just saying. Let him cook. Let him cook. I've been saying it the whole time. Let this young man cook and fall back.
I have appreciated Paul George's ability to get in the mix on the rebounds. So I'm gonna put his number right at what I see it being: 7.5 rebounds for Paul George tonight.
I still don't really believe he's a Sixer.
Because we haven't really seen him much. Like when the City editions came out, I was like, well, I got an Embiid. Well, I just got a Maxey jersey. Oh, you know what? I wonder if they got that other player. Like, do they even have Paul George? Because you forget.
You do know it's just this jersey, but in white.
But the white one.
I don't get it. Why are you doing a retread?
I'm very surprised they didn't go with the black. They teased the black. They let Maxey signing be with the black jersey.
Yeah, that was wild.
All
that was
signs were pointing towards
all the time. They
gaslight us. But you know what, BG? Not to get off topic. How many years did the Eagles tease us with Kelly Green? Was it like 5 years they teased us with bringing out the Kelly Green jerseys back?
But just think. The City Edition jerseys are for mainly the play-in tournament. They're introduced
Right.
for the play-in tournament. So
Right.
they would have been able to make a fire ass floor with that old Sixers emblem.
Yeah.
No, imagine how that floor. Like what? Think of it had just been that bitch gold. Like oh yeah, back to the over under 7.5. We got a little off track there. 7.5 rebounds for Paul George. I'll go first. I'm taking the over. I believe in what he does on the glass for us, and I think he's going to sit around 7 to 9 rebounds all season for us.
I take that. I think he's a vet. He knows and sees what this team needs. That's somebody else rebounding. I like it.
Yeah, I got the over on that too. I hope 8 rebounds for Paul George. Let's get it.
Well,
man.
Well, Lex, I wouldn't say everybody. You know, we know Paul George's game from being a fan all these years. We don't know 76ers, Joel Embiid, tandem, Paul George. But one thing this boy going to do, he going to fill a stat sheet up when he out there. He going to fill a stat sheet up, rebound and assist. That's
he averaging 6 rebounds, 5 assists.
Yep, that's what he do.
And 2 steals. Like he fills up the stat sheet, and that's somebody we need, man. That's somebody we need. I
would ask another question, but I will wait till post game to ask this because it's an alarming question. I've been seeing it all over social media. But we are at that point where we like to go bold. Or bold predictions for tonight's game. With both Joel and Paul George, and I'm going to go bold and say they combine for 65 points tonight.
That is pretty daggone bold.
Yeah, that means Joel got to put on, and Paul George got to put on.
65?
65. It's very possible. You're thinking about who got to score what, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the hell. Mm-hmm. Your young boy must not going to do nothing tonight. If they put up 65, McCain ain't going to get all his shots up.
I mean, seemed like he was the only one interested in scoring lad. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying.
Paul George and Joel Embiid weren't there.
Right.
He was the only person that can score out there.
He made up 30 of the 90 points we were missing.
That's bananas.
It's crazy because as long as Maxey out, and then Embiid and Paul George, if they sit out, every time that happens, I feel like he's going to break his career high. Every single time. Like every single time it happens, well, he got a new career high. He got a new career high. So I'm proud of the kid, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say he gets his career high again. That's my bold. McCain gets his career high tonight.
All right.
That's bold as hell, brother. He is on a scoring run. Kind of makes sense a little bit.
Like I said, I feel like he keep doing it. Now he's about to do it with Paul George and Embiid in the lineup.
Yo, for those who are watching on YouTube, we appreciate the growing success that we're having on YouTube. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a. Sorry, Jim. Sorry. What do they need to do? These people that have been watching that maybe don't know yet.
They need to listen to me tell my bold.
I don't know why Carl just be disregarding everybody.
Bench is going to score 50. Bench is going to score 50.
50 ball.
I like it. That's bold. And you already did your bold, right, Carl?
Yes, sir.
Well, get us out of here, Jen. I'm trying to watch the game.
Yeah, but I am going to say, make sure you subscribe to our channel, all right? Hit the like button, leave us a comment, show us some love. And I'm not going to end it, though, because somebody else is going to do that.
Carl?
Look up top. You will notice that we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. We depend on word of mouth advertisement. So y'all make sure y'all do what my sis just said and tell a friend about Eat Sleep Sixes. And if y'all didn't understand that in English, Jen.
No! Did he just go?
He's a jerk. If y'all didn't understand that in English, I guess I'll explain it to you in Spanish. No te vide. A decide, una amiga, te diga, una amiga, te diga. Everybody. Wepa.
Everybody.
I don't know what he
Post
just said.
Sixers. Let's
go.
If we're not playing the song when we come back, I'm going to be real sad. You're going to see me cry.
We're going to be playing the song. Let's go Sixers. Wepa.